Well, with so many school districts turning to virtual learning only this fall, there's now the added challenge of properly teaching music.
7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham spoke with the Metro Detroit District about how their music programs are adjusting.
I spoke with the Rochester Public School Superintendent, who says flat out, in-person instruction cannot be replaced. However, he and a student I spoke with say they can do the best they can with what they have.
But it's an adjustment for sure, because you don't get the immediate feedback that you would get in person in a classroom.
These are memories from a much different time for Ava Briggeman and her bandmates at Rochester High School. As she heads into her senior year, Briggeman says her band director is doing his best to help students keep a positive outlook, with virtual learning being the only option for at least the first month of school because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
There's definitely a motivation aspect to it too. Like, having a class every day helps with keeping in the routine of playing. But then when you don't have a class and you don't get to see other people who can help you with the music or like critique you, it's definitely harder to learn the same way.
Our orchestra program can move forward socially distanced. That's no problem. Band and choir are challenges.
Superintendent Dr. Robert Shaner says band and choir teachers are designing courses where students can learn music theory and do activities like sight reading remotely. He says the district will use software called Smart Music, which allows students to play together from home, as seen here during the 2020 graduation ceremony.
We had 350 kids playing at the same time on a piece of software. It just gives me chills to think about it. And it actually sounded awesome.
As far as the idea of practicing in person safely in the unforeseeable future,
there's so much of this that's been discussed and had dialogue over and over again, and the parents have weighed in on it. It's very difficult. I don't think we have any definitive solutions on where kids will be able to play and when. It really more depends on what our instructional model looks like when we return in person.
Dr. Shaner says the weather will of course play a factor. With an early winter, playing outside will of course look much different than unseasonably warm weather in the fall months. Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.